Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel, Trading Secrets. This channel is for entertainment purposes only, and for those of you who do not know, my name is Ali. I have over 20 years experience teaching accounting, economics, business and law, and through this channel I'd like to bring you some stock analysis and also a short 5-minute trading lesson at the end, so please stay tuned. Okay, so let's have a quick recap at some of the stocks that we looked at in the previous video. So we looked at, first of all, tick symbol MARA, Marathon Digital Holdings. This closed on the previous day's trading in excess of 10% up at $37. So well done to anybody who managed to get in on this play. And also we looked at Riot Blockchain. This is up in the previous day's trading in excess of 8% at $43.98. So again, well done for anybody who managed to get on to this one. Two of the stocks that I was very pleased with in terms of making a good recovery in the week so far. First one is American Battery Metals, maintaining a price of $1.72, close of play. That was up 6%. And also very pleased with tick symbol ALPP, Alpine, 4. So this one closed up in excess of $5, so a very, very positive return. A good healthy week for Alpine, which had news of a further acquisition. I'm very bullish on Alpine, and I think well done also to everybody who's had confidence in this stock, even though it did go down quite significantly at one point below $2.60. So that's a good recovery from this. I do expect this stock to also achieve its all-time highs again this year. So it's a stock that I'm still holding, still bullish on, and I think the long-term prospects for Alpine are exceptionally good. Okay, so today what I'm going to do is do a deep dive due diligence video on SafeMoon. So SafeMoon is a newly released fast-growing cryptocurrency, and we're going to look at how it works, whether to buy it, what are the risks involved, and is it a good investment? What are the long-term prospects? So we're going to start first of all by looking at the website. Okay, so from the website here we can see that SafeMoon, in terms of the name, has come about from the term safely to the moon. At the bottom on this headline website we can see there is access to the chart, that we have the value, the number of holders, the liquidity, the market cap, and how much has been burnt. At the top we have access to the social media links, how to buy, the team behind this, etc. So let's see what else we can find. Okay, so the next thing I'd like to draw your attention to is this Tokenomics page here. At the bottom we have the total supply, we have the burned dev tokens, and we also have the fair launch supply. But what I'd like to particularly draw your attention to is the SafeMoon protocol. So if we have a look at this, it's saying they employ 3 simple functions: reflection plus LP acquisition plus burn in each trade. The transaction is taxed at a 10% fee, which is split 2 ways. 5% fee is redistributed to existing holders. 5% fee is split 50-50, half of which is sold by the contractor into BNB, while the other half of the SafeMoon tokens are paired automatically with the previously mentioned BNB and added as a liquidity pair on Pancake Swap. So basically what does this mean? What this basically means is the SafeMoon protocol is trying to prevent people who invest in this cryptocurrency to sell the cryptocurrency. So the way they're doing this is having a 10% charge. So basically if you, let's say for example, are 6% up, 5% up, 7% up, 8% up, if you sell even though you're up, you're still going to take a loss. So the intention is that the first intention is to prevent people selling. The reason for that is they would like people to hold this cryptocurrency for the long term. The other thing here is the second benefit that we can see here for people who will hold long term in this particular cryptocurrency is the second bullet point at the bottom, where it's saying people who do sell, the 5% of their fee will be redistributed to existing holders. So if you do invest in this cryptocurrency and you hold, you can be expecting to receive additional cryptocurrencies in your stock. So it's certainly different to other cryptocurrencies such as Bitcoin and Ethereum and Dogecoin. in terms of the tax that it has, or the 10% fee, if we call it, in terms of the penalty. So that is going to prevent people selling. The other impact that this will have is on the price. The price will be a lot more stable. There will be a lot more kind of reduction in the volatility of this stock. So let's see what else we can find. So we're now going to look at some news articles for SafeMoon. So this is an article by James Archer, and the headline here is, "What is SafeMoon? Everything you need to know about the fast growing cryptocurrency." So it's saying here that SafeMoon is one of the newest and fastest growing cryptocurrencies, very recently launched, and here's how to buy it. So we've got instructions how to buy it. We can see that it is certainly one of the fastest growing currencies in a market dominated by Bitcoin. And also recently that has been trending is another stock called Dogecoin, another cryptocurrency called Dogecoin. So let's see what else we can see in terms of the news. Okay, so carrying on with the article, we can see here that it's saying that SafeMoon is a very unusual digital currency because it does impose that penalty on anybody who tries to trade their coins or their tokens. So that's what we did see on the website, as we just identified. This cryptocurrency is only a few weeks old. So obviously it does carry some risk, which we're going to look at shortly as well. In terms of what is SafeMoon, SafeMoon is an altcoin, a blockchain digital based currency, broadly similar to Bitcoin, but obviously with some distinctions. So it was launched in March 2021, so not long ago, but it has in excess of 1 million users. So it's certainly drawing lots of volume in the initial phase. So the key feature is obviously the 10% fee. So anybody who does sell, they have to pay this 10% fee. 5% is redistributed to existing SafeMoon owners. So that's a good sign for anybody who's looking to hold. Okay, so what else can we see in terms of criticisms? Okay, so in terms of criticism, if we compare SafeMoon to cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin, we can see that obviously it's moving away from the original intention of using this as a currency to spend. So certainly with Bitcoin, we know that you can spend it on goods such as buying a Tesla. However, with SafeMoon, the problem that we have is if we were to use this as a currency, because of the 10% charge each time you spend, it's not going to work. So this is clearly different to Bitcoin from that point of view. So what we're looking at is this stock, SafeMoon, is going to be used more probably as an investment tool in terms of keeping it and holding and assuming and hoping that the value increases, rather than a cryptocurrency to spend because of the 10% charge. So that's a key criticism. Okay, so the next headline on the article is SafeMoon Safe. So obviously it's newly launched. It's not, probably you could say, people do not know too much about it right now. It's also been compared to a Ponzi scheme, because obviously any profits you make in the future are based on somebody else paying more and selling. So that's one of the other kind of risks involved with this in terms of regulation in the future. We also got a tweet here from Lark Davis, and he says, remember that just because you make money off a Ponzi does not change the fact that it is a Ponzi. #SafeMoon. Okay, so continuing with the article, SafeMoon Price, is it a good investment? So let's have a look at the key points from this article here. If you're looking for an investment with a guarantee, then certainly SafeMoon is not for you. So I do agree with that. We can also see here that the coin is very volatile. So from 16th to the 20th of April 2021, the increase in this SafeMoon was in excess of 900%. So that's certainly shows a lot of volatility. So similarly, the price did go down quite significantly as well. So what else is in here? We can see that obviously the intention is for people to hold, but in terms of the criticism, we can see that there are risks involved with this as well. Okay, so we're going to now look at 5 risks of crypto investments identified by the Financial Conduct Authority. So this is an authority based in the UK. However, these risks can also be applied worldwide, and certainly to people investing in the USA as well. So let's have a look at these. First of all, consumer protection. Some investments advertising high returns, such as on cryptocurrency, may be subject to regulation beyond anti-money laundering requirements. So certainly this sometimes does fit outside the protection that you have by putting the money into a bank account. Certainly the second risk is volatility. So although you can make tremendous gains, you can have very, very high risk of losses as well. So that can certainly happen. Product complexity. So in terms of understanding this crypto asset, it's very difficult. Not many people know the ins and outs of it. And converting this to cash will also require demand and supply in terms of the market, and it may not be as straightforward as we can see. Fourth risk is charges and fees. We can see here that obviously these are quite high, certainly for SafeMoon, and possibly also there may be some hidden costs that we may not aware of later on once the currency is traded. And finally, marketing materials. So certainly some companies can overstate the returns but understate the risks involved. Okay, so let's have a look at another article. Okay, so next headline: unknown if SafeMoon is legit. It's unclear if SafeMoon is legit. Very little is known about it. It's just been launched in March 2021, and that's why not many people know too much about it. We know that it's going to carry a lot higher risks. The founders have been holding Ask Me Anything sessions to reassure investors. So it is a US-based cryptocurrency. It's not registered in the same way as financial firms such as banks, insurance companies, finance companies, etc. So the protection is not going to be there. So it certainly carries a lot more risk, but it also carries a lot more reward. Okay, so I'd like to now look at the SafeMoon chart. So from the launch in March 2021, we can see there was quite a significant spike in demand for SafeMoon, and this pushed the price up very, very high from its launch in terms of a return, all the way up to 0.000012 and above. However, after that, we can see that there was a quite significant fall all the way back down to 0.00001 at one point on 23rd of April, and currently we can see from the 24th to the 29th of April it has been fairly stable. So that initial frenzy and volatility is not there anymore. So the key attraction from my point of view into why are people investing in this: first of all, the key attraction, if we look at the price there at times of filming, it's 0.000000536. So investors will look at this and say it is very, very cheap. So if you spend $100, £100, you're going to get thousands of SafeMoon cryptocurrency. And obviously a lot of people have regret at not initially investing in Bitcoin, not initially investing in Dogecoin, not initially investing in Ethereum. However, and if you did, you would be a millionaire. So it's a similar kind of mindset in terms of investors. From my point of view, it's happening here. It does carry more risk. So from a long-term point of view, certainly the rewards are there. I do agree that this could become legitimate. It could become recognized, and the price will certainly go higher. So the rewards are there, but the risks are also there as well. Okay, so to finish off with now, I'd like to draw your attention to CoinMarketCap and what are the most viewed cryptocurrencies on CoinMarketCap. So number one, we can see the most viewed cryptocurrency is SafeMoon. So that's drawing the most interest. Number two, Dogecoin. Number three, Bitcoin. So SafeMoon is certainly attracting lots and lots of interest. So let's have a look at the returns they have had. Previous 24 hours, just in excess of 0.65% return. Previous 7 days, just in excess of a 2% loss. However, this is the interesting one. Over the previous 30 days, somebody who invested right at the beginning will have received an in excess of 2,000% positive return. So certainly high risk, certainly high reward. In terms of my overall opinion on this cryptocurrency, will I invest and do I recommend an investment? Certainly, I think the risks are, from a regulation point of view, if it is seen as a pyramid Ponzi scheme, then it could be outlawed. The other risk with this is it's not going to work the same as Bitcoin in terms of being able to spend because of the 10% penalty. And so it is different to other cryptocurrencies. And also in terms of the price, that is attractive for a lot of investors because of how very, very cheap it is. So from an investment point of view, is this worth an investment? So in my personal opinion, I think it's worth a very small investment. and only a small investment from the point of view of money you're prepared to lose. And also I would recommend, if anybody does make a very small investment in this, is to kind of just leave that and hold it. It's not really worth selling and buying in terms of how we may do with stock. So this has to be treated differently. So I will be considering an investment myself as well, but that investment will be one that will just be money thrown in and forgotten about. So certainly in the future this could potentially take off. It does carry a high risk. It's only new into the market, so nobody knows the future, and it could just crash. So SafeMoon, is it safe? Who knows? Okay, so due to an extended video, the next trading lesson will be in the next video. So thank you very much for watching. Please stay tuned.